Aliens.
Hi. Hello. Hi to everybody who is watching this via the VOD or via the stream. Hi. Or even on YouTube, wherever the fuck this may be. But hello. It is another Tuesday. And a lot has indeed fucking happened. If some of y'all are just now starting, I would recommend not starting here. I would recommend starting at the first episode of this fucking campaign, which is all on my YouTube page. Same name, you'll find it very easily. But I would recommend starting there. I will say there is one video that is a bit janky, but that's on me. I messed up royally on that one. Either way, it is fine. But yeah, welcome to session 19. Her. In just a little bit, I will be getting everybody all together, everybody all settled and whatnot, and have a fun session. I would say it'd be a fun session. Just real quickly, let me do something. I don't think it would be in here. I think it's genuinely just here that I should definitely turn myself up just a little bit. There we go. Sorry if it's a little bit more loud. I have to kind of do that just so I can make sure that I can be heard, because I'm very soft-spoken. It's a given fact that I'm very soft-spoken, and that ain't my problem. Nah, I'm joking. It's not fun. It's not fun not being able to be heard. But it's all good. It's all good. Let me just let everybody know. Just making sure we're all ready to go. I got plans. I got a lot of plans for these people. There's a lot that we can do. A lot of things that can happen. I think it will go very nicely. So. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah. Let us transition into meeting the cast. Oh, yep, we got all of our reactives. Look at it! We love it. I almost forgot. I'm gonna be honest. I almost forgot. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So yeah. Let us let them know. Let me... I don't think we'll need music. I think we will be perfectly fine without it. But if anything happens, I will have... I'll have everything just kind of set. So yeah. Let us go meet the party. Hello there.
Hello.
Okay. So we are on session 19 of Traveling Hearts. Quick little recap for everybody, for players and for chat as well. Last session, you guys managed to do quite a bit. You guys did a lot of shit. You guys came to the city, you came to the walls, and you fought some people. You definitely did not give mercy to them. Very fun though. Dealt with some people who were on guard of the entrance into the one city. Kicked their royal asses, leaving...
Those who brook no mercy deserve none themselves.
Yes. Yes. You guys did spare 2 people. You guys spared... Let me remember who it was. You guys spared Frost, who was a... Where are you? A tiefling, because Leanne's character Octavia put them to sleep. Not in a bad way, just night-night. And you guys, one of the people from Group C kind of just gave up. The little goblin kind of just gave up. Like, fuck it, you know what? I got stuff to live for. Very traumatized, but they were just like, no. So you guys...
I would like to headcanon that anyone that Octavia puts to sleep, their dreams are just like... I was going to sing Sunshine Lollipops, but then I realized Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's
you
definitely
get the
like when she like eases people into rest, it is the most like terrifyingly like they get longing for it once they're back. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh god. Oh no.
Of like, it is the most peaceful.
It's a nice little sleep.
Precisely.
But yeah, after you guys defeated everybody, kind of just let the other 2 be. Definitely left Frost kind of just wondering what the hell did I miss and why was my sleep very good. For once, you guys made you guys made yourself go into nowhere. It was a lot tamer, so there was not anything holding you guys back. So you guys made your way in, traveled for a little bit. Let me see. I don't think I have most of it written down. But you guys very easily settle in a couple places. You guys don't even get caught by anybody. Very lucky on that one, especially when Quincy had to kind of talk her way out of you guys being discovered. But you guys did realize that continuing down the straight path was going to be a lot more dangerous, as you guys were going to be seen. So you guys found a way to kind of walk along the border wall and kind of just hope to the gods that no one goes around this path. And luckily enough, no one did. No one showed up. You guys, after a while, was able to find a better walking path that took you directly, almost kind of like indirectly towards the palace. And you guys finally got to see the individual who has caused all of this. I actually think I have this done. Let me get her hero forge real quick. I actually have a couple of them done. Let's see. That way you guys know who you are looking at. Okay. Copy link. That'll work for now. So in characters, that is for Catherine.
Ooh.
Where is the... Here's this guy. You guys don't know this guy's name, so ignore the name. But you did see him next to her.
Ooh.
And I'm trying to think. I don't think I made anybody else that is part of this. So yeah. Like I said, with those two links, you're able to see. I saw that.
Ah, damn! My headphones have come unplugged.
Damn.
There we go. There we go. Fixed.
Nice.
Thanks.
But yeah, these are the two figures that at least I have made so far. That you guys had seen with pretty good detail of who they look like. But now currently, you guys are still off to the side watching from like slight cover. It's enough cover that you don't stick out like a sore thumb, but you're not like fully like behind something. You're like in a dark-ish alleyway. And like I said, you guys are still just looking in awe as you see everybody that you could ever assume is everybody surrounding the center area where, like I said, there was once a beautiful fountain that is now, there's no running water showing through. It is completely turned off. It looks disgusting. It is horrible that they haven't like destroyed it, but it's not what it used to be. At least for you, Oric, when you last remembered it. But so far, a lot of the people around are very much happy. They are cheering. They are all celebrating. For what, you guys really don't know for why they are celebrating, but they are having a lot of fun. You see a couple people surrounding multiple barrels. You can only assume probably alcohol. grabbing drinks that once belonged to different taverns, different bars in the city. Because they each one stands out all on their own when you see them all together. But everybody kind of is just using them just for their own. That way they can have a drink and be in a very cheery mood. Even though for everybody else, as they cannot see, not in a very cheery mood, seeing the complete, somewhat destruction of the area that once was more elegant in what it used to be. Bless you.
Thank
Bless
you.
you.
Let me make sure everything still looks good. Yep, we're all good.
She
Oh,
sneezed?
holy shit. Now I'm at 26
What?
followers. Did you fucking
Hell yeah!
The number keeps going up.
Oh yeah.
Those 25 people are awesome.
Oh,
Number
it's
go
26.
up.
It went up to 26.
No, I'm not counting myself, so 25.
I
Leanne,
don't care.
you're awesome too.
It's 26 on there.
Don't let me. No, Leanne wasn't counting herself.
I don't care. It's 26 followers. That is still a
Yeah.
good achievement.
Hell yes.
Yes. But, likewise, as you guys keep looking on, seeing all these people in such a good mood, and seeing just how relaxed the situation is going on at the current moment, I would say you. I'm trying to figure out how to introduce this. For you, Auric, you are so deep into what you are seeing, like that feeling of just disgust that these people have took what was once your home and flipped it on its back and just completely just wrecked it. It's not as beautiful as it once was. It is something else. You don't notice as the other two, Elowen and Octavia, you hear someone coming up behind, and as you guys would look behind, if you do, you see someone from the
Oh, she
group.
totally would.
Yeah, you turn around and you see one of the people from the army, the little makeshift army, a little elvish boy, very short. He comes running on over and he's like, "Hey, I don't want to bother you. I'm so sorry for bothering you guys. But we're hearing like some kind of commotion going on in the back, like kind of close to where we once were. We are not sure what's going on. Is there a way that you guys could see what's going on back there? I couldn't find Quincy. She seems to just kind of flown off, and some of the others are more keen on seeing what's going on out of here. Like I said, don't mean to bother ya." Hello?
Hello?
I
Hello?
did what I say not come through?
Last
did
I
hear,
heard
but I feel
was,
like I did not interpret it.
I don't mean to bother you, and then it cut.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the I turned it from not from crisp the standard. I thought I would pick up. Basically what? Oh, Martin heard all of it. So like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what all still has to be said. Basically, this elvish boy comes over and he basically is saying that he doesn't want to bother you guys, but that there is some kind of commotion going on, and how he tried to find Quincy, but he couldn't find her, and everybody else doesn't seem to really want to do anything about what he can hear, and that is wanting to see if you guys would be able to check it out.
I'll see what I'll see if we're able to. If it's not too out of the way, is it? And just kind of asking the other party members.
Well, watching this unfold won't change anything. What help do you need?
The most that we can at least hear is there's a lot of talking, a lot of yelling, like close to where we once were, but every single time I get kind of close enough to it, I kind of get a little scared because I don't want us to get found. So it doesn't seem like there's any kind of fighting, but who knows?
Can't be too careful. Let us have a look.
Okay. And he takes you guys to where he could hear the commotion. As you get closer and closer to it, you also start hearing what sounds like a bunch of yelling. Some people talking like very sternly to each other, and then to whoever they're also talking to. And it's basically taking you right down the same path that you once were. But the boy just takes you down a small little detour, and then takes another turn, and then next thing you know, you are basically standing in a little open area where you see a bunch of people surrounding a individual who they're a very good distance apart from each other, but they are the individuals who are surrounding this other one are holding like different forms of weapons and whatnot, but they don't seem to be like fully intending to really do much, at least at the moment. I would say for anybody who would want to, if you want to give me an insight check real quick.
Sure.
19?
That is a 14.
15.
Okay. Yeah, you guys seeing everything in front of you, you all kind of can get a good sense that they are standing on business. They are bound determined to get this situated sorted, but you also are able to kind of gauge as well that they seem a bit excited that there is a person kind of trespassing that they finally can kind of maybe get a hold of, and gods know what they could do. But they do seem like a kind of you can't fully hear it in their voice per se, but you can see it in their hands how they keep like the one person you can kind of see they have like a sword, and they're kind of just like readjusting their grip every so often. That way they kind of have a better grip on it. And even past that, at least for Auric, you're able to see the person as well, and they kind of look very nervous. They're not sure like how they managed to kind of get here. Kind of treading on being scared at the situation. They definitely seem very out of the place. Kind of like I'm trying to find the words. Like even they're surprised that they managed to get here, and are very confused as well. But as you guys, like I said, are getting closer and closer, the noise of everybody draws the attention of the individuals who have their back turned towards you, but are now looking behind, wondering who just showed up. And I'll even say with the 19, for a split second, you or see on their face, it goes from what they. I'm trying to. Let me rephrase it because I'm fucking myself up. The look on their face the look on their face as they are turning goes from like, oh, we might have backup, and then drops when they realize you're not backup. And I'll say, Martin, if you would like to introduce your character real quick.
Out of character or in character?
Just like describe your character, what
Uh,
they look like.
You will see a sorry.
You're good.
You will hold on.
You're
I
fine.
gotta get the right thing up.
You're all good. Take your time.
No rush.
Sorry. You will see a between. Sorry.
You're all good.
Sorry. I'm very nervous. Sorry. You will see a
Take a deep breath.
5'10"
You're doing fantastic.
half elf with black hair. They're wearing like blue and green themed outfit with like brown trousers. They've got like an over the shoulder bag, a belt on, and you can see that they're wearing a kind of like not hoodless, but like they're wearing a shawl more than a cloak. And like under that you can see like dagger on each side, sickle on the right, and they look noticeably nervous and like disorientated.
Okay. And as you are seeing Martin's character and all these what you could probably assume as guards people now turning to face you guys, you're able to see that these people are wearing armor that is slightly familiar to you, Auric. You've definitely seen armor like this, and your only first guess is possibly these armor might have come from the armory that is in the palace. Somehow they were able to get inside that armory and were able to take some of the nicer armor and use it for themselves.
You have some nerve wearing that equipment.
And why does it bother you, huh?
I have known a few of you individuals who are actually qualified to wear what you have stolen.
Stolen. Stolen, stolen, stolen. Everything's stolen. It's ours now.
And I
could explain.
suppose you won't take it too personally if it happens to come into the hands of someone else, would you? Sorry,
Well, technically.
sorry, Starch.
Oh no, you're fine.
Well, technically, it is ours, but is our department's own stuff. But it's still ours. It's not exactly belonging to me, but never mind. Who are you? Who are you people? Where did you come from?
You need to know
She
is
takes
that
a breath. Oh, sorry.
All you need to know is that we are here on the actual authority of Elteron, and I'm going to give you 1 minute to surrender and leave.
On the city of Iltron, the very place we are at right now, that is, I don't know if you have seen, overthrown.
Not to the extent that you might believe.
Oh, that I believe. And why would you say that?
I have my reasons. Once you and the rest of your little occupying group is removed, however necessary, I would strongly recommend that you go in a non-hostile sense. then Eltron can be what it was supposed to be again.
Oh.
Would you like to be in the way of this, or no?
Well, I would say you're more in the way of what we're doing by the sounds of it, since you seem to be so keen on, I'm guessing, restoring what this place once was? The once city of elves?
It will be the city of elves again.
Well, quite frankly, I don't believe you could actually do it. Where is your army? Where is all these grand people? If you were actually on here to try and defeat all of us, why didn't you start? You're now just here, minding with our business as we're trying to get this captive. You know, we're trying to do our job. And you, all of you, are in our way. I called for backup. I don't have my backup. You're not it.
If you consider this your job, that's reason enough for us to intervene. Last warning, leave or suffer.
You do not frighten me. It takes a lot more to frighten some people like us.
And that'll be your last mistake.
Really. You see him kind of looking off to the side at his companions, looking back at you. And the sword that he has in his hand, he starts like twiddling with it. You see his fingers just kind of like going up and down. Kind of just, like I said, readjusting the grip on it. And then he gets the sword. You see him kind of struggle for just a moment to get it up, as it's a very long sword. And he very shakenly points it at you guys and goes, "We'll be fine. Come at me."
Octavia looks at him and she looks at the party and she goes, I really, really must advise against asking us to do that.
Why? Why should I listen? You are not my leader.
Because, well, you see, I have a rule against killing, but my friends don't.
There are just some people like that. They don't want to kill. Then they kill somebody, and the next thing you know, killing is kind of fun. I said kinda. Not always fun.
You think I'd do that?
It only takes one accident.
I would disagree. I think that as long as you keep a certain tenderness in your heart, that you can stay good. You can stay firm.
Well, you may be a little bit true on that. There are just times where you have to fight. Even if that
Well.
means you end up having to kill someone that you care about. Just to do the right thing. No,
Maybe she's a bit naive. Maybe. Do I care?
Personally,
No. What was that?
I find that there's room for nuance. As an individual, I am not fond of seeing blood spilled under anything but the most dire of circumstances. But as an agent of the will of actual Elteron, I must admit that what will about to happen will be quite satisfying.
And what might you be doing? What are you going to do?
would this be occasion to roll initiative, or would I just do this?
Since he's mostly just asking you what you're gonna do it. Just do it.
I'm gonna open a bit gently and use Sacred Flame to light his hair on fire.
Have your fun. Oh, hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So give me a dex save.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Okay, spit your shit.
Well, he definitely failed.
Oh boy.
So now his hair is on fire.
Yep, and that is 17 radiant damage.
Oh yeah, you do that and his hair the
I
most
must
like
say, I'm at least a little surprised considering the reputation of Sacred Flame.
Hey, if you're
Good old
good
Shadow
with
Heart.
it. Yeah. But you see his hair, his once like very nice, very pretty hair just erupt into flame, and if you can see on his face for a second where he doesn't realize what just happened, and then he feels the warmth, and then the setting in of, oh shit, I'm on fire, and he just starts screaming his guts out. He drops the sword right in front of him, and he crouches onto the ground trying to get the fire out as best as he can. Mind you, the area you guys are around is like kind of like cobblestone, where there's a little bit of sand, but there's really not anything else around him to help him out. So he's trying to get it off, and next to him, his group has no idea what to do. They are dumbfounded that just happened in front of them, and they were not prepared for that. And so a couple
Didn't expect them to fight back. They've gotten complacent. Time to show them what a real reoccupation campaign is.
oh boy. But they just stand there in disbelief, and it takes them a couple seconds before they go, oh shit. You even hear one of them even say that, and they run over with some cloth that they have on their side, and you see them like trying to get the fire out by patting it on his head, but by the time they get it off, like most of his face at this point is like burnt, but he's possibly maybe still alive. It's very hard to tell at this very point. But you see one of them looking up at you and just goes, fine, you could do whatever you fucking want. God damn it. And you see all of them trying to carry him up as they start to take him off to the side in a direction that you can only assume is probably going to take him to the palace, maybe.
So this is the new Eltaron's finest.
Quite an impressive force.
I must say.
You there. And Oric walks up to the person they had cornered. Are you alright?
You see they're shaking, their jaw is shaking, but they go from looking absolutely mortified to trying to smile, smiles like as smoothly as possible, and they're like, yes, I'm quite fine, thank you.
Good to hear. I don't know what your business is on Eltaron soil, but if you're an enemy of theirs, then we likely have something in common.
I'm passing through. I travel a lot, and I was unaware of the situation until I arrived at the gates. And I tried to pass through out peacefully, but they decided to make that my problem. So,
Not exactly a peaceful sort, I'm afraid.
I can see now. If there's anything I can do to help you, then I have heard of your group, obviously, but I am happy to help. I'm Morgan. Who are you?
Pleasure to meet you.
I am Oric. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure
Lovely to make yours.
Pleasure to make it as well.
Octavia smiles.
You say you've heard of our group. Oh, sorry, continue.
Sorry, they look
No
over
worries.
at Octavia and do like a double take because they will have seen her like face on posters for the ballet and stuff, and like they almost go to say something,
Ah!
but decide to be respectful, because obviously, they would not obviously they would feel that like bringing that up might be a little bit like unwarranted in the current situation, and so they just try and hide it as best they can, and like they smile and nod.
She goes, I'm Octavia Ninian. It's a pleasure to meet you.
They take a very deep breath and go, I was so worried that bringing it up might be a problem, so to say. Very nice to meet you. I've seen you on posters all around various cities. It's very. How are you here? Not disrespectfully,
Well-
of course, but I'm just generally interested.
Well, I'm adventuring with my friends because I want to experience more about the real world.
Of
Way to
course.
do it.
Okay. As you get to know each other, all of you, very well, the elf boy that had brought you guys here comes back up and he goes, well, I'm very glad that there was no need to do a lot of fighting. I sadly don't have my weapon on me. But at least perchance that guy didn't die, hopefully. That was oddly powerful. I was not expecting that. But we can see about heading back over to the group and see what all might have happened with the, I guess, celebration that the individuals are having out there. I will say we have been getting a lot of interesting things from the captive. It was June, yeah, the captive. We've been getting kind of some interesting information. If you guys want to speak to her, she seems a little bit more reluctant to talk. Weirdly enough, but I don't know what all she could really give us, but it could be helpful.
Well, any information we can get, we'll take.
Yeah. Yeah, let me take you guys back, okay? And he starts leading you guys back to the area that everybody was at. And as you guys start making your way back, like I said, the sun is a little bit slowly setting, but not by much. It's taking its sweet old time. But you guys get back, not much time, and you guys come to the wagon that was holding June, the gnome that was with the group of people who came to see what was going on outside the border. And probably all three of them had gotten captive, and June was the one that was basically kind of forced to stay, and the other two, quote unquote, did not go back to Elteron. Mostly because June is a magic user, and one of the people may have said that if she was let go, she was probably going to go back. But you guys make it to that wagon, and you see a couple people standing guard of the wagon of itself, kind of acting like bodyguards for who knows, whether to protect her or to keep her from escaping. Could go either way. But as you guys get up to the wagon, they kind of move all to the side, and they open the wagon drawer, and let you guys all inside, and you see June. She's just kind of chilling there. She still has her restraints on, but her hands now are in front of her. She has like a cup of what looks like some water or something in her hands, and she seems more relaxed as she has been sitting here for a while. But when you guys come in, roll me an insight check real quick.
That's a nat 20 for 23.
That's a 2. That's a nat 2.
Oh,
That's
boy.
a 5.
Octavia? Would
I
you-
got nothing.
Wait, god damn it, I was muting myself. Did I mute myself when I said 5 nat 2?
Yeah, I heard the
Okay, yeah.
2 and the 5.
Yeah, 5 nat 2.
Yeah. And Octavia?
Octavia?
8.
Okay. For the three of you, Elowen, Octavia, and Martin, you guys don't notice the shift, nor do you feel the shift that starts to kind of happen. You guys are very more concerned with the fact that June's actually willing to talk, which is big surprise. Especially for, I think you, Elowen, you're just like, she wants to talk? Huh? Okay. Helpful. Sweet. I more like elated, like, oh, okay, we're getting some information. But for you, Auric, with the nat fucking 20, god damn. You feel it. You feel the slight build of tension that starts to kind of form in the air. It's very subtle, but it is definitely there. And even as you are looking at June, she doesn't seem to show much of emotions, but there is a little bit something there, especially in her jaw, as you notice it clenching up, like she is like either keeping her jaw still or she is wanting. It's like she wants to say something, but she is holding back for whatever reason. And even past that, you can even see it just in her eyes as well. As much as there's not a whole lot of light, you can see in her eyes that she is staring at you with burning anger. Like I said, her face doesn't show too much of that. It looks very neutral. But with those subtleties, you can see she's not happy to see you guys. But
If you have something to say, then go ahead.
I was gonna say, but for the others, you don't really notice that. She just looks meh. She's just there. But go on.
If you have something to say, then spit it out. There's no need to worry about offending us more than your occupation already has.
Well, I can see that the little rat boy kind of got it out that I was actually willing to talk. He's not wrong. But I was really hoping that maybe he wouldn't say it so soon. Especially that means I gotta see you.
Sorry.
So I guess he said what I had mentioned, which was I am slightly willing to talk.
Well, are you?
A little bit. I was willing to give up a little bit of some information to the others. But maybe I can give a little bit as well. What kind of questions have been plaguing your mind since you've returned, Royal Guard?
Just how much of a palace have you infiltrated?
We're still exploring most of it, but we pretty much have gotten every place that you can normally find. Found the kitchens, we found their spare rooms that they would hide stuff. We've been through all the floors that are easily accessible. We have found a couple areas that are what we have discovered to be little tunnels that I assume were built into the palace itself. I'm kind of impressed about that. Never would have figured they would have actually done something like that, but whatever. Past that, we found the armory area. We found the area where they made all of their weapons. And even house, we found an area where there's these weird metal things. Whatever those things are. We pretty much powered those suckers off. But yeah.
Oh,
Martin
what
will
exactly do you mean
BRB.
by that?
You're saying? Or do you want to wait?
I'm fine to just wait.
Okay. Then,
I'm excited.
yes.
Yeah.
I got ramen noodles like for dinner, and they're the spicy type, and
Ooh.
I love spicy food. But I didn't realize
yeah.
the Badoki they don't fuck around. They
Hell
don't
yeah.
Americanize the spice.
Hell
Woo!
yes. Love that. Give me some of that shit. I love
It's so
spice
good.
stuff. Give me the spicy. Let me burn my mouth on what should be just normal edible food.
But spicy
Hell
good.
yeah. Spicy's
Spicy
so good.
good.
Let me make sure that this is not too loud real quick. Let me just... Okay. Okay.
Can I, like, because we hand-waved away some of the introductory stuff, but there is definitely something I would have really wanted to specifically ask.
Okay.
Tell me, you've heard of us, no?
Very vaguely, yes.
Have you heard anything at all about myself?
No, just you as a group.
I see.
What have people been saying about us?
Just that you're here to apparently fix something in the city. Again, I wasn't very informed on the situation until I turned up. Pretty much. That's
Oh no
on me
worries.
for not reading the newspaper very much or at all.
She smiles at the mention of newspaper.
Teehee. Of course she does.
Nerd.
Her brain's like, my uncle made that.
Oh my goodness. I can see him doing that.
Did he invent the printing press?
Might as well have.
Actually, no.
Fuck it,
Canonically, there
yeah.
is a guy that did.
Oh, damn.
I haven't made his lore yet, but there is a guy. He
The
might-
guy invented it, and then like 100 years later, he's like, my business.
Mine. Okay. Back to talking to June, you had a question you were going to ask her, Oric?
When you say you shut them down, what exactly do you mean by that?
Oh, hells if I can remember how we did it, but we found a way to get these metal beings to kind of just turn off, I guess. It's very strange. I tried seeing how the others did it, but I was never shown that, to be honest. They did God's knows what, but I'm a little too short to see some of that, you know.
What can you tell me of Catherine's ambitions?
Oh,
Does she intend to rule as a queen?
oh, Catherine. As a queen? No, it's not what she wants to do. She even told us on day one when she was starting all this that she doesn't want to be seen as a queen, an empress, or any of those names. She is simply just the leader, as she wants to be called, as being known as such a high rank with opinions that don't always align with people is not a great way to sometimes rule, because just because she has an opinion on something doesn't mean it should be ruled by an iron fist. It's, in her book, dumb. We all pretty much agreed with that. So, for the most part, she's just the leader. And if we don't like her, we just boot her out. But for the most part, we like her so far. And if she was to die at any point, whether now or years down the line, she already has people lined up to take up her spot that she thinks agree with her the most. That's how it'd go.
You know, that sounds suspiciously, shockingly, almost like some kind of empress.
Yeah, but that's not the title she wishes to be called.
Precocious prick.
That's Catherine.
Well, if she's chosen a different term, then by all means you've clearly liberated our kingdom into a true period of democracy.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it democracy. It's more just a gathering of people who choose to help each other.
If you're going to be an autocrat, at least don't pretend that you're not one.
But so far, a lot of what we've been doing has so far been working for so long. How long has it been? I mean, you would ought to know, wouldn't you?
Don't test your luck.
I've been testing it ever since I was born. This is the fun of it. But
If you think you'd
tells
like
me
to
it's
rile
wearing
me
a
up,
little
you'll have
thin.
to try harder.
oh.
Sorry, I completely talked over you there.
Okay. Oric, what did you have said?
If your intent is to rile me up, you'll have to try a bit harder.
Okay. And then Elwin, what did you say?
Something tells me it's wearing a little thin.
I do all this just for what I care about, so it doesn't bother me. And if I want to, I could be admitting a whole bunch more. There's so much that if I told you, you would be killing me right now.
I'm sure, but at the same time, that's kind of the whole point of us not killing you.
Oh, because I have such useful information. Oh, because I admitted and agreed that to what Lewis said, which, damn, I'm fucking stupid on.
Well, by the way, apologies to the newcomer. I'd hate for this to be the impression that sticks with you.
Oh,
It's alright. From what you're saying, this is warranted.
a new person. Who'd you round in this time?
Don't talk to me.
No consequence.
Guess I can't have any fun. Oh wait, my fun would be having my spellbook right now and just casting Fireball on every person that's here. But oh wait,
Oh,
I
there's
don't
much
have
worse
that.
things in my spellbook than Fireball.
So you can do worse than that?
Much.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Want me to demonstrate?
Oh, don't demonstrate on me. Where would you get all your fun from? But what do you have?
Oh, it would be so much fun.
Oh, then who's gonna tell you all the secret information about this place? Like how there's a secret
will.
underground person.
I have ways of getting it out of your corpse.
Oh,
It
but doesn't
need you alive. It would just much more convenient and streamlined if you are.
Oh, but doesn't that one spell mean that if you killed me, I don't have to answer to you? And she gives you a dirty grin.
That's not how that spell works. Not in this canonical universe, I'm afraid. Said out of character. Because no, Speak with Dead has no rules in base game D&D about you having been the one to kill them.
Yeah, but June thinks it.
Oh, fair enough.
And even still.
I have evidence to suggest otherwise.
I mean, even still, you only get a certain amount of questions.
In every 10 days.
True. But is it not more entertaining to have a captive? Someone who is so willing to give you all the information that you are desperately needing. And maybe,
I wouldn't say desperately.
and just maybe, just like in all those fairy tales of people capturing people and them turning to good, maybe that'll happen. And like I said, she has this very
no, I'm not
sarcastic.
counting on that at all.
She has a very over the top I'm being sarcastic smile.
In fact, I'm counting on the opposite, but...
Oh, that I'll just return back to these people and keep doing what I'm doing. Even though I know that if I tried, every person here is going to capture my ass. I'm a little bit smart, you know.
I can see what you're doing. And honestly, I think the best way to avoid it is by handing you over to the others.
No more fun.
I'm too bad at... I never took after my uncle so well in avoiding making conversation with hostages.
But still, the fun of talking to hostages. That's what I sometimes got when I talked to the people in the pit. Oh, it was fun.
The pit?
Yeah.
Oh yes, that, of course.
Yeah, the giant pit.
Any nice
The way you
had me there.
The way
you had me there.
The way you cut. Sounds like you're
You
gonna
went,
say something.
You piece of shit.
That was so...
Had we met in other circumstances, I think we could have been friends. But honestly, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Auric, you take over.
Oh no, my toy is leaving me. Damn. She's just
Don't
like...
you fucking say that to me. Out
just...
of character.
No,
Out
she's...
of character. Don't you fucking say that to me.
Get her, Sully! Get her ass! Get her!
She's being very dramatic. She's being overly dramatic. She's just like throwing her body to the side as she's just like... She's still bound, but she's holding dear to that cup though. She's just like, oh no, what am I gonna do? She's being entertaining.
Octavia's out here like, they're saying a lot of words which are very interesting to me.
Flies right over the head.
She like nearly threw herself at the chance. If you recall with the dragon. She's like,
Okay. Floor's now yours, Auric. And mind you, it's also open to everybody else. And now you, Auric. And her tone just immediately dips. Got any more that you want to ask? The pit, the people, Catherine, all the other individuals?
I don't believe there's any ever use for you just yet. I will say, did you enjoy your theater break?
Oh, yes, it's quite enjoyable sometimes just to be a bit dramatic. Especially when it just makes some people mad.
I will say, I think you might be overestimating your own importance a fair bit.
Yeah. But I'm here. And I wouldn't be putting it past you if, at some point, someone will notice that I am not there. I mean, it's been a day, and the fact that I don't hear a lot of commotion from my own people, wondering where is their lovely little gnome who knows quite a lot of things. But no, I'm stuck here.
Do you think your great freedom-loving commune will drop everything and rush out into enemy forces just to rescue one person? Or will you just be written off? A sacrifice that must be made for greater good. Again, you aren't as important as you think.
Ooh. Ooh, I feel like I could feel that in my heart. My little gnome heart. And some of what you say is a little true. There have been times where we've had to sacrifice some people just because they can be replaced. And it's fine. I may not be as important as I hold myself out to be. But I know where I stand. I know how important my information is. And I know even if I was left to the side, how would you know of anything happening? How would you know when to strike? How would you know what we do at night? How would you know all the ins and outs of places that I highly doubt you've ever been to? Do you know of the underground places? Do you know of some of the places that we have found where there have been people who used to be there aren't there anymore because they left? It's quite fascinating what they have down there. Oh, but I can't give you more than that because I'm just here. I'm just a person. And like I said, she's growing this shit-eating grin.
Well, you have fun with that. I'm going to go find something useful to do.
Aww. So lame.
lame, royal.
So lame. Does the princess know that there is somebody captive here from this place? Does she know of all the things that have been going on? Does she know of what you have been gaining? How would she feel knowing that you aren't trying hard enough to get more information? Auric,
The
the Royal Guard.
overwhelming and growing urge to cast deafness on her just so that she stops fucking talking.
Just know I'm still here. And just know I might call out to a certain somebody. You could take that as a warning if you would like. But I'm just here.
Whether or not you expect your comrades to rescue you, you know this will end at some point, and depending on how deluded you are, you may even realize it will end in a free Elteron, an actually free Elteron. When that time comes, I would suggest you consider what you say on matters you understand nothing of.
Well, I hope for the day where none of that happens and that this place stands strong. And you and all your friends end up somewhere else. I can't say for certain, because I really wouldn't want to see you die. All of you are quite entertaining to me. At least for the most part.
Keep hoping. I'm sure the usurper finds it useful if she still remembers you.
Then I would say this is probably a farewell to you as well.
I'd hardly
He
call
is
it
already
fair.
walking away.
As you do that, you just hear in the back, Octavia.
Don't listen to her.
Hello.
Oh, the dear from
Oh,
Atheabus.
too late.
Please, just entertain my thoughts for just a second.
Octavia, instead of that, don't be alarmed. I'm going to do something that's going to help you get through this situation. All right?
Oh no.
She looks between the two of them.
Uh,
Oh,
Would you be all right to, for a brief moment, go deaf so that she can't say anything stupid or harmful to you?
Octavia pauses and she goes, "Well, I like trying to hear out what people say."
This is one of those cases where you shouldn't.
Aw. Trying to make a case for me to not let her hear me. Eventually you'll hear me. That's how it goes. It's just at some point you're going to hear information that you wish you would have asked.
Morgan will
Not
look
from you, though.
between. Morgan will look between everyone and be like, "What's?" To Elwyn, "Why? What? Why? What's this gnome's problem?"
Far be it from me to work out what this particular example of moral bankruptcy and obstinate resilience has as her litany of problems, but one that comes to mind is having too big a mouth, whilst saying nothing at all.
I'm saying nothing at all? How much have I been telling you people and it's just nothing?
Zilch, that's what.
I didn't realize half of my, not even half, most of my information is just falling on deaf ears. I could be saying so much about all the information that I know about this place, but it's,
Then why don't you say something?
Oh, I have. I mean, I just pointed out that the Royal Guard over there, Mr. Auric, more than likely doesn't know about the underground, somewhat weird city place that used to be run by different individuals that were hidden from everybody. How would I know that? You may be thinking. Oh, well, it's because I can kind of read what they're saying. It's in languages that only some people would know. But luckily for me,
Like what?
I know it.
She goes, "Like what?"
Oh, Octavia, have you ever heard of things that rogues can do? You know, the sneaky little individuals that like to steal sometimes.
Oh, like thieves can't?
Yes, yes, I am very blessed to be able to read some of that. It's very helpful information to know. Yeah, Auric, did you know about the fact that you had thieves underneath the fucking city this entire time? To which she says that, and you, Auric,
Underneath the fucking city.
the realization that there were thieves underneath the city really kind of just goes, what? You truly did not know that. You did not know that there were actual other people underneath the city. And knowing that it was probably a group of rogues or people who no thieves can't. You've never heard of that. You've never even heard of people doing something like that. And the fact that she just said that that is something that actually happened. I'm trying to think of what this would be. Let me look at this real quick. I can't remember if this is, I think it's insight. Yeah. Insight. Can you give me an insight check real quick?
Insight, alrighty.
Yes.
That's been, I think, all of the
That
checks
is a-
tonight.
Oh.
That
But I
is
mean,
a
it is an interrogation.
19.
That's a 5.
This
with
die is cooking.
with the 19, you realize she's not lying. She is saying that with full honesty in her fucking voice. She's not bullshitting. She knows this to be true. Even though you've never seen this, the fact that she fully was able and willing to say that with no stutter, nothing behind it. She's not lying.
Auric
Why don't
tries
you-
to seem unaffected and like he might have even already known this, but his jaw does tighten with frustration.
Would you have her roll an insight check to find that out, or?
I mean, if you definitely want to, but she was definitely directing it
Sure.
to Auric. But since you're close by and you would have heard it,
When you said have her roll an insight check,
Oh.
did you mean the gnome?
I meant the gnome.
oh, the no, why?
For the gnome to be able to pick up on it, or
No, that's what she had said.
no, on like the jaw tightening.
Oh, I would say since he has his back to her, she probably wouldn't see that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, but she does say that, and she's just like, see, I said it. I said it. Not even a single beep from him. It's just rolling off everybody's back. I could be saying so much.
Hmm.
Then why aren't
Well,
you?
Guess we're not the most perceptive bunch.
Maybe. And like I said, I just did. I just said that there were, at some point, people underground who are more than likely in some kind of guild, some kind of thing together, and they wrote in Thieves' Cant that I can read. Obviously, I can't take you there because, well, I'm bound. And the last time I was there was, how long ago was that? A couple years ago. So I don't even know if half of it's destroyed at this point or who's even occupying it. Could be anybody. Could be lizard people. I have seen them.
Something tells me that that's not the case.
Presence of lizard folk would not indicate anything substantial beyond there are people there who should not be there.
Well, yeah.
That's what we care about right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, if there were people down there, we wouldn't want them either. That is ours. Those are our areas. Haven't explored it in a while, but it's ours.
That's where we disagree.
Because it's Elteron. Forgot. The city of elves, which there's not a whole lot of elves. There's a lot more of other kind of people. Oops.
There are, I'll be honest, much nicer places to invade.
Yeah.
If you were going to pick anywhere, why pick Elteron? Why not pick, like, I don't know, Ravenscraft?
I mean, we definitely could have gone after Theabus, but it's a giant.
No. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me just get the name. Where the fuck is your DM? How do I keep losing my DMs with you specifically?
I have no clue, but I also do have the map in the world and lore. I'm still so proud of that.
There we are. Ravencrest. Yeah. Then why not try and invade somewhere much more pleasant and surrounded with lovely sights like, I don't know, Ravenscrest.
Ravenscrest. You see her, she actually kind of leans back up against like the wooden wall of the wagon. She's just like, honestly, the most I know, the reason why Catherine wanted to invade this place was because of her deep fucking hatred for this place. I don't know.
I see.
I don't know if she has other issues with anybody else. Hell, I heard some people asking why not go for a Theabus, and she said, no, it's a big place. It's very, very huge. That would take so much time to even try to take over. Mind you, there's also the port system. There'd be people coming to that area who wouldn't even know what's going on. So even that was out of the place. But this, she had a lot of hatred for this place. So much that it's unnatural. It is like a rage that even if you could try to compare it, it's difficult. Like, you can't even compare it to like a mother's rage or a generational kind of rage or getting like short-sighted out of something kind of rage, you know, figuring out that you made accidental pact with an archdevil or an archfey kind of thing, you know, something like that. I mean, if I figured that out, that'd be, I hate that.
As we've all done.
Yeah, of course. Have you never made a pact with like the fucking devil themselves? It's horrible. It was an accident.
Multiple of the players in the party have characters who have experience with that.
Yeah, I've accidentally done that. It wanted my soul, but sadly I didn't have one because my sister stole mine for a Klondike bar. I love that joke. I fucking love it. That shit's funny to me. She keeps saying no. I didn't
It is the
do
joke that keeps on giving.
Yeah, especially when you realize the price for Klondike bars.
Oh yeah.
Inflation. Actually, I don't think they changed much. I just killed her. I didn't even have to.
I was about to say.
You literally just hit me with inflation and I just start dying.
That's the weakness. Inflation. Boom.
That's the weakness.
That's Leanne's weakness. It's inflation with the boom sound effect. It's kind of like how you can't show huh?
Inflation gets 5 big booms.
For each couple of years, it goes to shit.
Oh.
You know, not to real world, but like I keep on seeing statistics that are like such and such is the lowest it's been since 2009, and I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh,
2009, you say? What a particular year!
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Oh.
I sure do wonder what happened in 2008.
What's to say?
That was 2 years before I got on meds. Yay!
Hell yeah!
It's been 15 fucking years, and even still, I act like I am not medicated sometimes.
That's valid though.
Yes.
hell yeah.
Okay. D&D.
Let's let in.
no housing recession. D&D.
Oh yeah, there was a housing recession in the world too. One house didn't
There's
just...
a housing recession in Alteron?
No. The world.
Sad jingle jingle. Sad jingle jingle.
Yes. But as June talks about, mentions like Catherine's full-on rage of why she wanted to take over. The sun does start to set a little bit more, and like I said, she mentions, like I said, the whole 9 yards, and she even brings up how with Catherine, it's, you kind of have to be on her good side just a little bit, you know. And we've had to kick out some people because, oh, well, they miss home. They miss how this place used to look. And out you go, you know. Can't reminisce on the old place.
It sounds to me like she's a bit of a
Cult leader.
dictator.
Yes.
That's what you want to consider her to be, but a lot of us see her as a savior. I mean, she is an Azamar, so everything is part of some plan, per se, I guess. I mean, I was never a cleric, so I don't understand that.
I'm not sure that's how clerics work.
Also, by the way, the
Medieval
entire time she's been yapping, Octavia has been politely listening. She's the only one who's not directly being...
Could you not try to get on my lap, cat?
Kitty.
The cat said, meow!
The cat said, Octavia.
Cat says,
cat
I
said,
want that lap.
I see one. Real.
But she's just like, she to us is a savior. She's someone who actually is there to speak for people, speak on behalf of others. Something that this place could never do, no matter how much we begged and asked.
That sounds like really noble actions, but then you pair it with everything that you've said of her, and it doesn't make sense.
Oh, I mean, she's usually very lovely. She's very nice to talk to. She has this sweetness to her that feels calming. Almost like you just don't really want to fight on anything. You kind of just want to go with it.
Oh,
It's
boy!
It's very nice. It's very nice. Even,
Morgan is listening much more intently now.
I mean,
You have my full attention.
even like now, like, I don't know if you can hear, but
Why
I
possibly
can
could
hear-
that be, Leanne?
but
No reason.
No one knows.
But even now, like, I can almost hear her speaking. And as June says that, if you want to give me
The absolute.
if you guys want to give me a perception check with advantage.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
How's a 19?
Okey-dokey. Hold on.
I got a 19.
That's a 10.
With
Just a moment.
advantage?
With advantage, I got a 4 and a 7.
Ho ho. Okay.
Sorry, how much is advantage again? I'm sorry.
You just roll
That's a
twice for
10
the higher
as
result.
well.
And never apologize for asking a
18.
question.
18?
Yes.
Okay. With the two people who got a 10, you don't hear any kind of noise besides the noise from June talking and some of the people in camp talking amongst each other. For Orc and Morgan, you do very faintly hear this person speaking. It's very lulling almost. Like it makes you want to listen more and more and more and more and more intently. And even for a split second, you two notice that you start leaning towards the sound. Like you're wanting to hear more and more.
Just to, I will say I do have advantage against being charmed,
It's
just in case that helps.
yeah, it's not really like a
Can
charm.
I see that that's happening?
Oh yeah, you even though you don't hear the noise, you do see both Auric.
I'm going to cast Deafness on the pair of them.
Okay. As soon
Roll
as
me a pair of Constitution saving throws. And
10.
you fail. Succeed.
Oh.
Hurrah! You fail. You are deaf now. And Auric? Wait, no, it was Octavia who was also able to hear, right?
I think it was Auric, I think.
Leanne, what did you roll for the perception?
Oh, it was Oric.
Oh, what did? Oh, okay.
In that case, that is a 12, which I assume fails.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Safety.
You are going to see Morgan's hair go blonde automatically the second that deafness works.
Deafness instantly drops
They react to that.
as suddenly Elwyn pulls out her spellcasting focus and points it an orb, by the way.
Yeah.
And points it directly towards you. Name, rank, intention, now.
I'm a warlock.
What? I thought she.
I have
Hey,
I have disguise self.
you
So
have what?
I use it to change my hair color.
I'm sorry.
I apologize
must
if I
have
caused
given
any
you
panic.
a bit of a shock there.
I've had worse, don't worry.
Ooh.
Apologies. I thought you were someone else.
Someone was almost about to be murdered. Oh.
Element when a new person would theoretically be a family
Yeah.
member shape-shifting.
Very
They fucking
interesting.
did.
Very interesting. I was honestly not expecting something so entertaining in front of me as a almost
you
murder.
fucking start.
Morgan will pull out a dagger and point it at them and just go, shut up.
Ooh. Nice. An
I
actual
have my
threat
reasons.
at me. Someone actually willing to point something at me that could actually kill me.
If anything,
Nice.
if it matters, I'm barely
I only
with
do
these
this
lots,
when
so
someone
don't
is
put it on
actively
them.
threatening my life. Thank you.
Oh. Am I an active threat now?
Not even close.
Damn, it's because I don't have my spell book. I could be an active threat. I mean, I can't get
Aw,
out of this, but
too
I could.
bad.
Oh. well, And you see her head kind of tilt to the side, and then she kind of just drops and goes, "Damn, I could slightly hear it." And even for the two of you, for you, Martin, and you, Sturt, you you start to hear that voice, and then it drops, especially for you, Auric, as it, I would assume, is still on him.
No. If I drop deafness, then both drop.
Okay, so for a split second, everything is silent, and then as Elowen was about to like do some shit to the new person, to Morgan, it immediately drops, and then you don't hear what June was talking about. Even if you try to hear it, it's not there. And even on June's face, she looks a little bit sad that she can't hear this person talking anymore. And she looks back over at you guys after having been a little bit sad for a second. She's like, well, at least some people were hearing it. That's a good thing. It's good to hear other people.
I want to work out what's happening.
Whatever could you mean? Is there something bothering you? Something that's making you on high alert?
And you would love that so much.
It's only in human nature to be curious.
Well, you're not human, are you?
I would assume I am very much human. I remember growing up and doing stupid shit.
A gnome.
Oh. She starts saying all that, and the realization hits her. She's like, asshole. Look, I may be a gnome, but I am still a humanoid. Can't deny that. I am still a person. With thoughts and feelings. Even if not valid.
Correct.
None of us are humans, at least not entirely, but most of us are at least decent people.
I wouldn't say I'm a decent person. I haven't killed anybody. Yet. Almost
If
did.
that's your measure of a decent person, then I'm interested to see what your definition of a bad person is.
Oh, a lot of different
Just
kinds.
how nicely would your definitely not a queen have to ask for
Well,
you to take a life with your own hands?
I mean, it would depend. If the very person was trying to assassinate her, and I was quick enough to do it, of course I would.
And therein lies the problem.
What, you want people to be assassinated? That's kind of rude. At least to me. No one should be assassinated.
And on that, I disagree.
Shucks. You seem like someone who would have different opinions.
Like, I was raised with assassinations in mind.
So you would be okay with it? If you were the one doing it? If I assume?
Or if I were the one defending myself from it.
I guess that's true.
You've got to know these things when you're royalty, you see.
Royalty. There's more of
Yes.
you.
So many more.
I am so forever grateful to now know that. But I'm also forever grateful that Catherine doesn't have an issue with Raven Quest. I would assume is where you're from, since you mention it.
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
I'd love to see you take on their shores.
Well, like I said,
Well, shores. We're landlocked, I believe. I only say I believe because I do not know the specific
Yeah.
geography.
I made it to where they are on a fairly decent sized island. They're in,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they're connected.
Huh.
There's like a land bridge.
So peninsula.
I
Peninsula.
I think so. I think that's what it would
Or
be called.
cape or something.
Let me because I think I
Something like that.
made Eltron that
Cape or a peninsula or whatever.
peninsula. A piece of land almost surrounded by water or projection out of the body of water. Yeah, that would be Eltron because they kind of stick out into the ocean. I would assume that little area is more like an island, but with a very small land bridge. Kind of like how I think there is kind of one for Alaska and Russia.
No, there used to be a land
Yeah.
bridge between Alaska and Russia.
Yeah, there used to be one. Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Not the weed that sets off the apartment fire alarm. No.
That's-
Um,
That is when you get the mints. It's not gonna set it off. Don't ask how I know.
Also.
Also. Spam.
Spam.
for the viewers at
dinner.
home, that is cold spam.
Girl dinner.
Cold spam
Cold
and rice.
spam,
Is the rice
warm
cold?
rice.
Oh.
Just ignore that third thing.
Spam, 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 spam.
I didn't have that.
I wonder what she was up to.
I actually didn't.
Spam.
Can confirm.
Spam.
We can't smoke in the apartment.
Valid.
That's fair.
Alright,
Okay.
sorry, where were we?
Talking about Raven Crest and
I want to be Catherine.
oh boy.
I want to beat Catherine into the ground.
It's like we got I want to meet Catherine, I want to beat Catherine, I want to kill Catherine. And
Average
I want to know
D&D
who this
party.
person is. What? Oh, that's just normal. But yeah, June kind of. You're all good. June continues. She's just like, we really have no reason to go after your people, but like I said, if I have to kill somebody, I forever hope it's because they are doing wrong against all my people. And you're very lucky that I am locked up without my book. And you're very lucky I only had that one scroll. And she kind of just lays against the wall again, looking up at the cloth roof above, and then looks at everybody. Well, anything you want to ask? Anything that's burning inside of you? Anything that only I could
Exactly
ever
where
know?
can we find Catherine?
Well, typically, she's in the same spot every single day, which is usually in the center area that we carved into to make a more opening, kind of like a platform. And as she describes the very area, which is basically her saying, they took some of the pillars that were once holding a somewhat like a roof area that was a little bit smaller, a little bit closer to the ground. She says that they had knocked those off along with the roof-like structure to make it more open, to have a more circular platform before it leads into the actual building itself. She describes it with how with the stairs that lead down to the fountain, and how typically Catherine is always on that platform at all times, besides the very few times that she ever walks somewhere else. And she literally puts in quotes, walks, and says, she typically doesn't walk. She floats. She'd rather do that. It's a lot easier for her. But that's typically where she keeps herself almost every day, unless something happens. But yeah. And she just kind of goes and looks at each person just very lazily, really without a care. So yeah, you guys are now kind of just left with, like I said, June just kind of just staring around. She looks like she's getting a bit bored as she's holding the cup, kind of like just moving it around. You can kind of, those closest can see that the water is kind of going in a circular motion as she does that. And some of it even drips like out of the cup onto the ground or on her hand.
What time of day is it?
It is slowly turning into like it's transitioning into like the sunset. There's still a little bit of sun still visible, but it is, like I said, very slowly transitioning to evening.
Oh, congratulations!
Elowen blows up. I kid.
Rock's full, everyone dies.
I kid. No one blows up.
Yeah.
Well, the planet.
Damn, not
Yeah.
even Catherine?
Okay, well, the planet blows up.
The session is named her after all, which makes me consider, like, I wonder. I sure do wonder.
Perhaps.
Perhaps it's her.
Oric is gonna go try and see where the princess is.
Okay. You head out of the
Oh,
wagon.
she's right here.
Are you talking about June just being dramatic?
No, I'm talking about Elowen being a literal fucking princess.
Oh yeah, pretty
Oh, yeah.
princess.
She's a fairy princess with a bunch of with her 7 skeletons.
The most gothic
Me.
princess ever.
Me.
But You head out of the wagon and you look around to see where everyone is currently at, and you see a lot of people have left uh they have left their areas from where they were looking at the crowd of people to make a space currently where they're at. They are taking in some of the homes that have been kind of left behind for the most part. You even hear some of them saying like, "Holy shit, no one has been in this fucking place for years at this point." So a couple of people sound pretty excited to not be having to sleep on the fucking floor. Um, but as you walk around the area, trying to see where she might have gone to, trying to see if she might have been in some of the homes that people have been looking at, I would even say, uh, trying to ask any of them, they kind of just go, I have no clue where she might have gone. So you keep looking and keep looking. A little bit of anxiety kind of drives into you a little bit for each moment that you can't find her until you go back towards the wagon where everybody was currently at, and you go into the opposite direction, but heading a little closer to the edge before the like where everybody once was celebrating. You manage to find the princess sitting on the ground, kind of just looking onwards at the remaining people still celebrating, uh, all having a grand time. You also would take in that there's a lot of drunk people around who are passed out, like they are blackout drunk. Uh, for a second, you even think, are some of these people dead? But you see them like hiccup a little bit in their sleep, and you kind of just go, okay, well they're still alive, I guess. Um, and you even notice as well that the person who was once standing, quote unquote, standing in the center platform area, and everybody else that was around her are not there anymore. Uh, but you do take in the sight of the princess who kind of just has her knees up to her. She's resting her head on her knees with her arms wrapped around her legs as she very much just looks onwards to the sight in front of her. Um, and I won't even have you roll for this one because it's very obvious to see that she feels like she knows she's home. You know that she can feel it. Even you feel it a little bit. Like, this is home, but it's like a shared emotion of, but it's not the same. It may be home, but it's not our home. And you can see it on her face that she feels a bit sad and like depressed and upset, and a lot of those very negative emotions that are similar to those words.
It's bittersweet, isn't it?
Oh, very, very much. Seeing all these people celebrate for something that I honestly can't remember what could be for. They're all so happy at what they have done. They're also joyful of all they have accomplished. And they just keep listening to whoever she is. And she even motions like in front of her where the platform area was.
I don't know what she's told them, what lies they were fed about how awful our royalty must have been, but I prefer to think that the most of them are just misled and not genuinely so cruel as to celebrate what's been done to our home.
I can only assume, but from what I can somewhat remember of that very that day. I could see the anger on some of their faces, but also the joy that some of them had of chasing me away from this place, and some of them trying to get a hold of me. I'm extremely lucky that I was able to live, but I wish it wasn't just me that escaped, and I wish it wasn't just us two that escaped. I wish more of us had.
I wish so badly that I could have better accomplished the goal of my station, and that I could have been there to protect you instead of falling so quickly.
There's only so much that you can do when you're ambushed. It's so sudden, you don't even think about how to attack or where to hit somebody or how to disarm somebody in case. You're just thinking, shit, there are thousands and thousands of people around you, and that you gotta do something against it. You don't know what to do. I mean,
Of course.
I know Father taught me a little bit of how to act quick and don't let your emotions get to you, but it's so different when it actually happens.
As much as I hate to say it, by the time they were storming our home, our palace, I don't think there was anything that could have been done. If we were going to stop this, we would have needed to have seen it much earlier.
I know. I know. I'd been talking to some of the others, especially Quincy. I very, it's. Since all this happens, my memory has been horrible. But I do remember seeing her a couple times through here. I remember her talking with my father sometimes. A couple times I would try to, talk with them, but you're only allowed to do so much when you're not really in charge. I mean, you may be next in line for something, but you can't know all the details, sadly. But who knows what they had talked about? Who knows how much they both knew? I just really can't wait till all of these people get what they deserve. Or they learn to change. But it's not gonna be easy. We're already in enemy territory, so even thinking of trying to say something probably would get us killed unless we were maybe smart about it or maybe bold enough to just outright confront her, but who knows?
I would love nothing more than to march in and capture her and hold her before a jury of her peers, but one, we don't have enough traitors handy for that to be possible, and B, I hold no illusions of our relative forces that we have available.
Yeah. There's only so much you can think of, and so much that once you put it in perspective, it probably wouldn't work. Maybe if we can learn a little bit more about what they've done around here, maybe something could happen. But it's just also surreal still just being here. I'm just
It really is.
I'm just so shocked that go on.
We just found out earlier, apparently there was a massive thief activity directly under our city for heavens only know how long.
You say that part, and you visibly see the princess's arms tighten at the saying of people who were underground, who were possibly thieves. So somebody knows of those people.
A captive Jew, and apparently she can read Thieves' Cant.
Oh. Give me 1 second. Let me take a look at something real quick.
Is Elwyn in the room with them?
They're mostly just outside off to like the side, but if I would say if you want to kind of be able to overhear, trying to think.
It's funny. Spent all my youth learning under the assumption that someday entire nations' armies would listen to my beck and call and how to defend against guerrilla tactics, but I never thought I'd be on the other end.
You never thought of helping people out instead of...
I never thought I'd be part of the resistive force. I dreamed of it. I'd always thought about the stories of it, but...
Yeah.
It always seemed like my fate was just to become yet another monstrous ruler of a rotten kingdom.
Well, a lot of people definitely thought of that when it came to me in this place.
This place isn't rotten.
Well, from how all these people feel.
Currently.
Yeah. Currently.
It wasn't.
Currently, everybody here thinks the opposite. They all think that my own family deserves the fates that we were given.
I think that is very much not the case.
Trust me, I know. Trying to have to defend yourself and your honor is very time consuming, especially when it's constantly asked. Are you sure you're for the people? Are you sure you're going to listen to us constantly, over and over and over again? It's like, yes.
Very different problems from what I'd always faced in my youth, but I was, let's say, a slightly unconventional member of nobility.
Really?
Let's just leave it at that, shall we?
That is fair.
Apologies for interrupting.
You're fine. I just seen all these people drunk off their asses.
Felt a little emotional is all.
Yeah, but just seeing everybody so drunk out off their asses, enjoying their own destruction that they have caused, and just seeing what was once so beautiful, so destroyed. It leaves a scar.
Sickens the heart, doesn't it?
Yeah. All I want to do is just... And you see her looking to the side at her bow that's just on the ground. She doesn't even have her quiver with her, but she just has her bow with her. And she eyes it. And just... The very... the fact that she doesn't even have to say what she is thinking is very much on the nose. She wants to kill them.
I wish.
When I first received the tools that I've used to come this far, my bow, the wand that's currently in the possession of Jones, I daydreamed at times of marching back in here and just blasting all of these people to pieces. I thought better of it, of course. It would surely destroy the place even more so than they already have, but it's hard to resist the impulse to want just vengeance for everything that's been taken from us.
Yeah. I know it's not right to let all that feed into how I feel. But I just want to. I want to dig my fucking arrows into every single one of them. That way they can just bleed out. Man, I really don't sound like how I used to. Ah, my younger self would think I was insane for behaving like this. Oh,
I know tragedy makes caricatures of us all.
very much so. Sound like all those stories of those knights that lost everything and come back with vengeance and are able to save what was theirs.
Truth be told, some days I can hardly remember what my life was like before this whole mess began. It's almost like I died back there and I'm just walking around until my duty is finished. But I'll be here for as long as you have need of me.
I greatly appreciate that from you, especially you as well, Ellen, and everybody who's was able to join in on this.
Octavia, I think now more than ever we need your inspiring words.
Oh?
You've always been able to make even the most dismal situations seem almost manageable.
She looks at the party
You
and at you guys specifically, and she goes, "Well, you see, the fact that we're even standing here is remarkable. We've gotten this far into helping everyone here and finding out what's going on, and it'll all be okay."
I really do,
thank you.
I really do hope that that comes to be. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for all kinds of help that you guys have been. Going to a place to gather troops, coming all the way out here to be part of this. Soon enough, this place will be back to who it rightfully belongs. We'll get everything under wraps. Everything will be back in shape. We'll make everything right for people. If my father is dead, my mother surely won't want to rule by herself, so I'll definitely have to take charge in basically everything. But
You don't have to.
well, I mean,
Monarchy isn't the only way, after all.
I know. I mean, we've tried it with having us separated from government, and that for the most part has worked, but so far that was another failure on our part. But we can't go back to how we used to be because that caused way more assassination attempts. Happened a lot.
I see.
But I'm gonna have to figure something out that will work for everybody.
We can hope for the best.
Yes, definitely hope for the best. And she looks back at you guys and stands up with her bow. And she goes, "Come on. It's getting close to nighttime. We need some rest. we
Okay.
we need to get everything settled. And she leads everybody back to the main area where everybody was at, and you see once again people are now just making smaller bonfires, not one big one anymore, just so it's kind of more spread out amongst each other. And everybody so far is still in good spirits. A lot of people have been talking about what everybody should do, coming up with their own little battle plans just in case something does go wrong. You even hear one person going, well, if I get the chance, maybe I'll get my arrows through one of those people's eyeballs, maybe. And you hear a bunch of people cheering them on, like, yeah, you'll do it. They're hyping each other up, ready for anything. And you see the princess making into going into a more open area, and you all hear this loud, not ear-piercing whistle, but it's loud. And it comes straight from the princess herself. And a lot of people's heads turn to look at her, some even popping their heads out of the houses that are not currently being used. And you even see from like the carriage that you guys were once in, you even see June popping her head out just for a second, going, what the fuck was that kind of a noise? And you see like the guards are kind of keeping her back, like so that she doesn't try anything, but even they're just like, what kind of whistle was that? That was almost hurt. And you see the princess standing, like I said, in the center. A lot of people coming over to see what she has to say, and she goes, to you lovely people who have joined in on our cause to bring back this city to what it once used to be, please note, I will be doing everything in my power to fight alongside you. I am not going to fight in the back, letting everybody take all the brute force that these people may bring. I will not allow that. I will fight by your side. I will not be seen as just a princess, but I'll be seen as an equal to you. You don't have to ever address me as Princess, Your Majesty, the whole 9 yards. We are past that at this point. Just call me Rosalind for now, and once we get everything settled, it might change, but for now we are equal. And that's what we will be staying for as long as we fight. Obviously, we're going to have to figure out some plans on what to do and how to start all this. But for now, we must rest. We must eat. We can dream of whatever we want, especially if how we're going to kill somebody. I heard that whole shooting them through the eyeball. And she looked directly at this small little patch of halflings who are all kind of just like realizing they're being looked at and just going, we didn't say that. Especially like one literally saying, I didn't say that. No. I'm not going to shoot somebody through the eyeball. Say I didn't say that. And they all just start like nodding their heads like, yeah, he totally didn't say that. But you see Rosalind just smirking, just like whatever. And she looks towards you guys and go, and I must say the biggest thanks to you guys for finding me, from willing to help, even with things being so different between all of us, for doing all that you can to help, especially for some who they just got here, but they're willing to do all they can to help us. I thank you all. And now, might as well just have some food. And I guess I can partake in a drinking game. Haven't done it in years, but we'll do it. And you hear, like, in the far back, you just hear a bunch of cheering.
Oh, a drinking game, you say? Looks like it might be a chance
Would you?
to show off.
If you want to partake in that, we can definitely do that. Especially if anybody else would like to as well.
Oh, just in terms of maybe potentially there's some kind of way we can pretend to not be in such a hostile party.
What do you?
I don't know. I
mean, I would say no one's gonna be hostile towards anybody if they lose. It'll probably just be one of those moments where, from fucking Lord of the Rings, you can't hold your liquor. Back he goes.
Oh no, I'm just meaning like if we get recognized and immediately fucking killed.
Oh, I don't think like anything like that will happen.
Oh, okay.
I say as I stare at the camera. You guys will be fine. Go have your drinking game. And especially if anybody else would like to join that.
Oh no, it was more so show off her disguising properties, but
Morgan will go, because he can also do that.
Okay.
But at the same time, if we're not gonna get attacked, then she'll probably take on the like. Oh wait, her new party member doesn't know that she's not just an elf.
Oh yeah.
Morgan would assume it was the same thing that they use magic.
Oh, I'll just retire away for a second and cast a disguise spell. Keep a low profile, you know.
Of course.
Kind of looks around a little shifty, like.
Okay. So, to those who are wanting to do a drinking game, you follow behind the princess who now wishes to be known as Rosalind. As oh, you okay, cat? You okay? Hi. As she leads the way to the back, where a bunch of dragonborns, well, a couple dragonborns. You see one or two half-orcs and some dwarves and a couple humans are all gathered together. Each one of them, like with a couple boxes of alcohol close by. And you see you're taking a seat next to one of the dwarves who kind of just nudges her and just goes, "You won't be able to last long. We are very tough." To which she just goes, "You don't know me. You know me as the princess, but do you know me as who I was once called?" He goes, "What were you once called?" It's like, "I was called the drinking princess. I can handle some heavy stuff." It's like, "Oh, well, you better be able to handle this." And you see him handing her like a giant, it's big. It's a big giant cup, and it is foaming with what you can smell as alcohol. And
Oh, I just thought of a fucking dumb pun.
say it.
The dead aren't the only spirits that Eloin can channel.
Nice. Nice. Appreciate it. Elwyn lives. But just before Rosalind goes to take a drink, she looks behind and goes, "We got some more people who want to join us. Give them something to drink. Come on, don't be rude. Especially you." And she looks directly at the dwarf that gave her a drink, like, you've been kind of rude. And he kind of just shrugs a little bit, like, well, whatever. And he goes and hands both you, Elowen and Morgan, each a big fucking cup of alcohol. And I'll say, for the both of you, when you see this drink, it is very foamy, and the drink continents, or drink itself, has like a very shimmery look to it. And when, even like without having to put your face close to it, you can smell both the wave of very strong alcohol, but also a little bit of something sweet to it as well. It's hard to pinpoint. Oh, go for it.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if there's anything less than mundane, more than mundane about this?
You can sure try.
15.
Okay. You try to see if there's anything more to it than just what you could probably assume. And you actually get a tiny, very tiny trace of something magical to it. Like I said, it's very fine, very, like a very small amount of it. And coming to that realization, the dwarf notices and goes, "Oh, you can't handle a little bit of spiked magic, can you? It's what we all drink. We got that shite all the way from Sanctum. You never had it?"
Oh, I've had it. I just wanted to make sure I knew what page I was on before I started reading.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on. No, never mind. I'm not the Elwyn persona. I'm the Elm the Halfling persona currently.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what. Just wanted to know where I was.
Of course.
Don't know where you're starting from.
Never hurts to check. Ever since they started adding a little bit of magic into the alcohol, it makes it sometimes so nice. And sometimes such a bitch to come back to after you've drank too much of it. Still good in the end.
Ain't that the truth?
Yes. Okay. First of all, hopefully you know the rules. I assume some of you don't, but I will state it. You gotta drink this as fast as you can. You cannot, and I mean it, you cannot stop drinking it until all of it is gone. Once all of it is gone, you can slam it on the table, and then we'll get you some more if you feel fine for it. If you don't, if you can't handle it, tap out or just pass out. Either one works, it gets the point across. But if you can keep going, just raise that cup up high, and we will pour more in. And then that's when the next round starts. We don't start the next round until everybody has a drink. And so far, he looks around. I think all of us have a drink. Are we all ready? And he looks at everybody and then looks at you two. Are we ready?
Yeah,
Morgan will just nod.
Okay.
I'm all good.
Then 3, 2, 1, down it! And you see everybody start to down their drinks, especially Rosalind. Like, she is just chugging that shit down. And as you guys go to do the same thing, you finally get to understand what that sweetness was. And it tastes a little bit like honey, but also...
No. Don't you fucking...
Tastes like honey, you say? Hello.
It took you this long. It.
Advantage against being charmed, I will have you know.
It
You're
is
not
a
be-
high.
You're not being charmed. But like I said, it's a little bit of honey sweetness mixed with like a very like trying to think of the word like it tastes also a little bit like mugwort. Very slight. It's a little bit there. But it overall tastes extremely sweet. For you two, give me a con save. And I will also roll for Rosalind. Let me. Holy
That's a-
shit! Rosalind got a nat 20. Holy fucking shit!
Hell yeah.
She was not kidding.
Shit, she's the drunk princess. What did you two get?
Oh,
7.
motherfucker, that's an 8.
Oh, you two. As soon as it's.
But it's still the first one.
Yeah, as soon as you guys get that down.
Wouldn't it be like ramping up in difficulty?
Yeah. As soon as you guys get that shit down and you slam it onto the table, it hits not too terribly hard, but it does hit you just a little bit with how much that alcohol was, like, strength was. And especially since it was the same number, you guys almost feel like you're going to fall, but you just barely do it. You're just like, nope. You're like trying to get yourself to like not let it affect you too much. And you guys are taking it in, and for you, Morgan, you feel a hand on your shoulder as you look and see the dwarf just going, I was not expecting you to actually handle it. Holy shit. You did good. So far, 2 of the fucking bastards are out cold.
Morgan will
I'm joking about this
smile
stuff, huh?
and go, just fine. And can I roll deception on that?
Yeah, go for it.
13. God damn it. My D20s are going in jail. That's it.
No, like, you roll that, and he's just kind of like, okay. He's fully believing you. He's also slightly tipsy.
I see. I see.
So, you guys can handle some
Mutters.
more?
Mutters to himself. Where's a bazaar when you need one?
Okay. And you see the dwarf kind of look around. He's like, I think we still got some people holding strong. Fucking Rosalind. And she just kind of looks like, yeah, what? It's like, I didn't even believe you when you said you could handle your fucking drinks. How are you not affected? She's like, I just not. Takes a while. I've been doing this for a bit. It's like, fuck.
Elm's gonna kind of slam down the tankard onto the table and raise it up.
And you do that, and all of a sudden someone from like one of the sides comes rushing on over to you to get you some more to drink. And they look over at you, Morgan, and they kind of have like this look like, are you wanting some more? Kind of like motioning towards it, like, do you want some?
They wobbly hold it up.
They see that and just immediately start like putting a boatload of it in. And the Rosalind holds her up as well, and he looks down and goes, hold on, I'll be right back, I gotta go get some more. And he rushes on over back to one of the crates to get some more. And this time he actually comes out with something slightly different. And even Rosalind notices that. Like, as he's pouring it, she just kind of looks into it and just goes, oh, are you guys just kind of trading out different alcohol whenever? And the guy goes, yeah, we're kind of just using whatever we were given. We only had a couple bottles of that one, and we kind of went through it since some of the Dragonborn just have to have a bigger fucking cup because of their massive fucking hands. And he looks directly at one who just has this look like, sorry. Like, it's that awkward, kind of embarrassed, like, sorry. Wasn't trying. And he still continues giving her a drink, and she actually shows both of you what it looks like. And it's not as frothy as the ones that you guys have. And instead of it being like what your guys' looks like, hers is a much more darker red, slightly maroonish, but with still a little bit more of that sparkle in it. And you see her eyes just kind of staring at it intently for a moment as she looks at it, and then just goes, I was not expecting that. Funny how things work. Nonetheless, looks pretty good. And she looks at both of you and just goes, there is magic in this, but it's fine.
Oh, what kind?
From what I can tell, it's definitely one that heightens whatever is in it. Maybe to heighten the alcohol, maybe?
Just
Awesome.
simple augmentation charm, I believe.
Yeah, there are some places around here.
From what I know. From what I know.
Yeah, we have a couple places that use something similar to this. Never seen in this nice maroon color, though. I gotta ask where they got that bottle. I might want that. Maybe for my own collection. And by the time she finishes with her statement, the dwarf raises his glass as his is like now with some more of the similar liquid. He looks around and goes, if everybody ready? And you see a couple people raise their glasses up high. You see, there's still a lot of them, but you notice that some of the humans have definitely tapped out. Because a couple of them have just fallen flat on their backs. But a lot of the more like I said, like the Dragonborn, a couple of the other people, they're holding strong. And he looks over at you guys and motions to ask if you guys are ready.
Morgan nods again.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Wonderful. 3, 2, 1. And everybody downs their drink at one. And once again, you guys are getting that same honey kind of taste, same mugwort kind of taste in yours. This time, it's not as strong for those two tastes, just because it was kind of near like the end of the bottle for it. But it still tastes pretty decently good. Once again, another con save.
13.
16.
Ooh, nice. Oof. Ooh, oh, actually, never mind. Never mind. I can't do basic math. That is... Okay. Yeah. You two plus Rosalind definitely held your guys' self a lot better this time. You actually notice Rosalind kind of just shaking her head at the taste of it, and she kind of almost wants to spit out the drink, but chooses to like keep it like going down. And she just looks and goes, "That has got to be the foulest tasting." Oh, actually, never mind. That actually tasted really good. She goes from wanting to say that tasted like shit to realizing it actually tasted pretty good. For you two, that second hit of that drink kind of just went down way easier that time. To the point that it's not as heavily affecting you the second time. It's still there, but it wasn't as strong as the first time.
What I say? It only works on you. It only gets you once. It only, yeah, that.
Yeah, sometimes those really strong drinks hit a little hard sometimes. Whew. Granted, my drink was something else. I almost wanted to say it tasted gross, but now it actually tasted good. Hopefully it wasn't the magic. Who knows? It was still good. Hopefully I can get another one of those.
A little more used to more. Almost let it slip that I'm a little more used to more fine drinks, but realized, oh no, that's not this persona. That's not this persona.
I will say she doesn't notice it due to how she's slowly showing
Sloshed.
yeah, she's getting a little bit tipsy, a little bit, taking a little bit. I'll say she raises her glass up for some more along with the dwarf, and they both get the same drink as well. And the boy comes over and he looks at both of you, asking if you guys would like some more as well.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Okay. And he goes and gives you some more of the drink, and you realize that you got the same kind of drink that Rosalind had gotten the first time.
Wait a minute. Am I getting lower amounts because I'm currently disguised as a halfling?
I wasn't thinking of that. He looks over at you, Morgan, and does the same kind of motion, like, would you like some?
They nod and hold the mug up.
Okay. He goes and pours the remainder that he had in the bottle, which just about gets the top of the rim of the drink, of the container, before he speeds off to grab some more bottles. And I will say this time, everybody starts in on the drinking. You do notice that there are starting to be less and less people doing more drinks after this time. But as you guys go to down these ones, give me another con save, this time with disadvantage.
Oh boy. Well, you'll be glad to know that's a natural 1.
I got a nat 20, then a 6.
Fuck. Eloin is down for the count. She's been drunk through the table.
Pretty much just like stands up and wobbles away.
You Eloin. As you're
No more. That's it.
I'll say, as you're taking that drink, you are hit with the worst fucking taste of this cherry strawberry concoction.
Yeah. Cherry and honey.
Hey, sip a drink.
I'm going to murder you.
What's in these?
Sweetness.
You don't say.
Yes. Which, for both of you, you do get that taste of cherry and strawberry, along with like that strong, even stronger taste of alcohol. Like, it feels like it's more overpowering than anything.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to...
And as you want to spit it back out, it's like your body just is telling you, don't spit that out. And it eventually just slides down your throat. And you almost want to like think of how horrible this drink is, how god awful this fucking drink is. But then your brain just says, no, this was a good drink. Not the best drink, but it was a good drink, actually. But even still, you are very, very drunk. And you both are tapping out.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom save with disadvantage
Go for it.
because I'm mean to myself.
Go for it, and I totally
Okay,
forgot.
I actually rolled pretty decently. Never mind. I do manage to maintain my form just about. Like, there's some hiccups here and there. Like, I might speak in the wrong voice very briefly, but the form stays.
as you guys like kind of walk away, you look back and you see that the princess Rosalind is also very, very much looking like she's trying, like, struggling a bit with that second drink, and she is like hunched over, like her hand on her legs as she's like trying to not spit up the drink onto her lap, which would be very horrible of her to do. You take a look around at the other people who are still somewhat still going. You take a notice off to the side how for some reason you didn't even notice that this person was even there. You see Octavia, who for some reason, not even like knowing that she had even shown up, she is just smiling. She's holding a drink in her hand. She's holding a drink in her hand with just the proudest smile on her face. And she seems perfectly fine. Like none of this is affecting her.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Morgan is gonna wobble up and be like, hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
You seem to not be affected.
Well, usually I'd say that this isn't the hardest stuff, but you guys seem to be absolutely hit.
You can say that again, Octavia.
Magic
She goes,
in this.
You guys
Okay.
seem to be absolutely hit.
Morgan
Thank
will put.
you. I didn't catch the first time.
Morgan will put his hands on her shoulders and be like, "There's magic in this. Isn't that
She nods.
crazy?"
Yeah.
How are you fine?
Maybe it's genetic.
Oh, yeah, of course it's fucking genetic.
Genetic. Are you like immune or something?
I don't think I'm immune. I just think I perhaps can't hold it a bit better than others.
That's so fun. Their hands kind of like go to their sides and they kind of like stare off to the side for a solid minute.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
What happened?
I lost my D4.
No.
Because I'm trying to roll something up. I gotta now use my other D4. That belongs to Eliza. Whoa, holy shit, what the fuck? Okay. For you both, feeling all this alcohol, this is for both Elwyn and Morgan. You both feel like all this effect from the alcohol really hitting harder and harder the more and more you are like active and awake and whatnot. You both take not four, sorry, 8 points of poison damage.
Ooh, man.
That's why that's my D4. I almost said, fuck it, let me roll some D6s, but I was like, that's not fair. Because I had a bunch of fucking those.
Octavia looks to them and looks to Oric, and she goes, I think we ought to get you guys back to the room.
Yes, they certainly need
maybe.
their rest.
Maybe.
I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Something tells me I'm not supposed to take that as true.
That's really mean. And they're like pouting in the most I know you're right way.
He got fucked up.
It's okay.
Can I? Oh, I could be fucking insane. Could I attempt to use like magic to make them both sober?
Yes. Yes.
I think that's a thing. If you have like,
I mean, something like protection from poison or like restoration, lesser restoration or something like that probably would be the kind of spell, I think, right?
Yeah.
yeah, because I know,
And a lot of bards get those kinds of spells.
yeah.
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 So yeah, I mean, if you have that available, you can definitely use it on the both of them.
Hell yeah, I'd love to.
Nice.
Okay, so you, I assume, are doing that for both Elwyn and Morgan.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you feel like this rush from the magic, taking away all of that like poison from the alcohol, and then like the effects of it, and it feels like it's just now gone. Like you
Are we
feel.
back in the room?
I mean,
We haven't moved there yet, I think.
yeah, you guys are still outside, close to all the people who are still drinking. Which by now you would notice that a lot of more people have actually tapped out. You actually also hear one person just throwing up somewhere.
No.
It's far off in the distance, but you can hear them like just not feeling well. Trust me, I'm not gonna make those sounds. That also gets to me.
Yeah.
Spam.
You're gonna see Morgan's black hair returning very gradually.
Elm was looking pretty damn pale. You know, slightly unnaturally so. But then the colour will flush back into my face as I regain some vague semblance of sobriety. I wonder why my character might not get more blush, and as they get more pale when drunk.
I wonder. Sorry.
Not what she seems.
This girl is not what she seems. But, as, like I said, you guys are coming back to, you're feeling more yourself more and more. You hear behind you guys some feet like some footsteps coming up, and you see Rosalind kind of coming over. She's kind of swaying a little bit. She's like, "You guys kind of left me behind. I mean, I get it. You guys were kind of not feeling well. What? You guys look fine. You guys were back there, fucking tipsy and drunk off your asses. Are you guys cheating?"
No.
We had to give you a good show, but we gotta stay on good form, you know?
Yes,
You
the
gotta stay on good
wonderful
form.
Octavia has helped us feel a little bit better.
Aw, but sometimes alcohol makes you feel better. Makes you forget about all the sad things. At least for me.
Nah,
I just feel more at peace.
just makes you
God,
sad in a
Rosalind.
Nah, it just makes you sad in a different way, but not a way that you can see at that point.
More
Oh.
noticeably tense and be like,
Kind of like some of the drugs that they would be sneaking around. Trust me, they're not fun to take. As she literally is looking at both of you and has completely not noticed that Oric is right there. It's like, trust me, they're not fun. They're not fun to take. I mean, if I was to say half of this to my own father,
Is Oregon, like, still in full fucking regalia?
she just hasn't
Yes.
noticed. Her eyes are fully engaged on you guys.
mean, to be fair, almost a lot of the people here have, like, stolen a bunch of stuff directly from the, yeah.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't stand out that badly.
But like I said, her eyes are fully engaged on you guys. She has not noticed Oric, but she's just like, if my father knew that I did half of the shit I am doing like right now, oh my goodness, he would probably tell me I don't deserve the throne. Actually, no, he would say that in public, but behind closed doors, I gotta be more careful. It's fun to have a fun dad. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for a day I can see him again. But yeah, there are definitely some shit you don't want to try here. I have tried them. They're not fun. There are some that are good, but not all of them. I think, and she stands back up, kind of like drifting off at the distance. She's like, I think I am going to go to bed. Because I feel like...
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm going to fall over. I'd rather not hit my head. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later when I've sobered up. As she goes to turn, she looks directly over at you, Oric, and goes, ah, fuck! How long have
Well,
you...
princess, your hobbies won't leave this room.
Fuck! You were standing here the whole time!
He's
Indeed.
been here the whole time.
How come I didn't even see you? Oh. I think I know why. I was so focused on them. The distractions. And she makes like this hand motion like I can't figure out how to like describe it, but it's like imagine your hands go from one center area in like a area to like an explosion kind of hand motion where she just does that about you guys. She's like, distraction.
Oh, hey. Who's this guy?
Who?
The, just looking at Oric.
That's Oric.
Surely you're not that drunk.
Oh, fine. And kind of drops the, form.
What? You could do that?
I was hoping to still have at least one of us not be I don't know. Never mind.
No. What kind of sorcery is that? How are you able to do that? She has
Disguise self.
She has like no clue what changelings are.
Disguise self.
What? Fuck.
It's a pretty powerful spell.
And a pretty simple one, too.
Really?
She's not even caught on about anything.
She's drunk. She is in happy, gullible mood. She'll basically believe anything you tell her. Holy shit.
Oh,
Would you say
boy.
amongst the group has the highest passive perception?
14.
That's a 15.
10.
If you include Rosalind, hers is a 12.
Octavia, you will notice that Morgan has now gone back to the blonde hair, and their face looks a tiny bit softer than it did. They
Oh,
won't
boy.
say anything about it though, unless you ask.
Okay. I'm going to go to bed. I kind of feel like I need it before I feel my feet are going to trip myself. I will see you guys later. Next time, Auric, you gotta make yourself more presentable. How did I not see you there? You're tall.
Knowing how not to distract from important proceedings is an essential skill for any royal guard.
That is fair. That's why you were in charge of my father. You're very good at that.
I do take pride in it.
Yeah.
Rest well, princess.
Good night. And she kind of waves everybody.
To be quite honest, I think my brain was operating on different information than we actually had. Which kind of is in character.
But she went off somewhere. She went off to sleep. God knows where. And now you four are all just kind of get together. Octavia just seems very proud of herself for holding her drink. I just imagine her just like kind of sitting in one of the chairs, like just all nice and neat with a little like her drink in both hands, like how you
Fuck
would,
yeah.
like how you would
Everyone's
hold a mug.
She's cheating.
Octavia's secret badass.
Real.
Very secret. And yeah, is there anything you guys want to do real quick?
Morgan's gonna just look to the others and just go, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I joined in.
Hey, it's alright. We had fun.
I suppose. They seem kind of unsure in having said that.
I don't see what there is to apologize in.
Just, I don't want to get carried away, you know?
Yeah. I get you.
Okay. If that is the case, I can end session if you guys would like.
Probably.
That's kind of how I'm leaning, if that works for people.
Probably
Yeah.
for the best.
Yeah.
because-
This ended really good.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, this was fun.
yeah. I will say goodbye to stream real quick, and I will be right back.
Bye,
Nice.
stream. Love and appreciate you.
Bye, stream.
Hell yeah.
And with that, we have finally concluded session 19 of Traveling Hearts. Thank you all for joining us today on this lovely Tuesday. To note, to preference this for everybody, the next session will not be a continuation of this story. We are actually going to be doing a one-shot for, guess what? Halloween, or the other pagan holiday that I can never say correctly. I think it's Samhain. I am not very certain. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we will be doing a special one-shot with the same characters, but putting them through a different situation, to which will be filled with spooky creatures. Creatures of things that don't exist besides a couple things, but that's besides the point. But yes, I hope to see you guys on the last Tuesday of this fucking spooky fucking month. I can't wait to see everybody there. Hopefully everybody has a good Tuesday. Hopefully everybody has a good October. Hopefully we can end this year on a good note for all. I will see everybody later. Good night, good day, good whatever the fuck time of day you're watching this. Bye bye.